Hi Mina, c'est Q-Chan. Et bien voilà, je vous retrouve pour la suite de Tale of Xillia. Je suis toujours au creux la Barry, là où justement apparemment Elise a grandi puisqu'elle a servi de cobaye pour des amplificateurs de mana, hein. C'est donc ce qu'était Tipo qui n'est plus tout à fait le même vu qu'ils lui ont volé ses données. Je suis tout en bas et plus en haut parce qu'en fait en bas il y a un événement à voir. Donc je vous ai épargné la redescente du creux. Donc on y va. Allez hop.
This is where the old booster research lab was located.
There used to be several buildings here, but they've all been torn down. That was probably my fault. They abandoned this place after I infiltrated it.
Is that all you did?
Hey, this is me you're talking to. The client got way more than their money's worth.
So you managed to smuggle out information about the boosters?
Not just information, an actual prototype. Couldn't get my hands on one of those third-gen models, though.
You mean Tipo?
I'd say it was a dirty trick. Who'd have thought they'd hide their top-secret device in some children's toy? When I found its blueprints, I threw them away. It looked like someone scribbled gibberish. You can imagine my surprise when I first saw Elise and Tipo and Hamil.
So you knew who they were all along?
Come on, don't get upset. My booster job was long done by then. No conflict there.
That's not the issue here.
Apparently not. What is the issue here?
Let's change the subject. What exactly was your job at the time?
Kinda feel like I'm being interrogated.
We'd just like to know you better.
Fine, fine. At the time, I was working as your escort. You're the one who hired me, remember? Come on, don't look at me like that. Hey, I'm a professional here. I take the work, I do a good job, and I move on. How did that become a strike against me?
Eh ouais, mais c'est pour ça qu'on peut pas se fier à un mercenaire, hein, parce qu'en effet, il passe d'un contrat à un autre. Bon, allez, on va retourner à Xillia. De toute façon, il n'y a que là que je peux aller. De toute façon, hop, tac.
Something on your mind?
Huh?
You haven't been yourself since we spoke to Zhao.
Yeah.
I heard you followed the bad guys into the hunting grounds. I was worried.
Well, it was an eventful manhunt, but we made it back in one piece.
I'm so sorry you all got dragged into this. What a horrible coincidence.
Isla, you can drop the
What do you mean? I really was worried about you. Why would I lie about that?
Jude, what are you saying?
I'm saying it was no coincidence we met Isla. Remember what those locals told us when the bell rang for the finals? At tournament time, any outsiders are either combatants or spectators.
Right. I recall what she said when she came to help us.
You folks don't look like you're from around here. What brings you to town?
No one here would need to ask that. Not at tournament time. You were ordered to make contact with us. By Exodus.
Isla, that's not true, is it?
They said you'd never find out. They promised. But I had no choice in the matter.
They blackmailed you, didn't they? They know your secret.
Your former occupation.
They asked, wouldn't it be a shame if Jürgen found out? What happened to the girl breaks my heart. But I had no choice back then either. Please don't tell Jürgen.
He doesn't know.
How could I tell him? He's a good man.
But it's all in the past, isn't it? Your fiancé should know these things.
You're a woman. How can you not understand this? I'm damaged goods. If he found out about my past, he'd leave me. I finally found happiness with Jürgen. For once in my life. Please, don't tell him. Please.
I doubt I'll ever understand human love. It has so many rules and conditions. What should we do, Elise? You decide.
Me? Why do I have to?
This woman's actions affected you far more than us.
There's nothing I can do to make it up to you. But please, forgive me.
I just don't care anymore. Elise is all alone now, no matter what you do.
Eh ouais, assumer les conséquences de ses actes, c'est jamais facile. Hein.
We better try to find Jurgen. We need to talk to him about the wyverns.
Contre Elise, elle est toujours très en pétard. Hein.
Isla said there was nothing she could do to make it up to Elise. But did she actually try? Is there really nothing she can do?
Isla is the only one who can answer that question.
Ouais. Ouais. Alors normalement il y a une scénette ou deux qui devrait apparaître. Ouais, voilà.
Hey, sounds like they allow wagering at the Shandu Coliseum. Want to give it a shot?
Leia really loves to gamble.
Count me out.
That's surprising. You seem like the type who would enjoy that sort of thing.
Gambling's a big thing in my hometown. I've seen it go wrong time and time again.
Oh, come on! We'd just be doing it for fun.
The folks who lose their shirts all start out saying that. It's the first rule of betting. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around.
So, in other words,
Only gamble when you're willing to stake everything.
Exactly.
Little dramatic, don't you think?
If you really want to play, I'm not going to stop you. Just some friendly advice.
Alvin sure got serious all of a sudden.
maybe we should take his advice.
Yeah, let's skip the gambling.
Oui, bonne idée, je tiens pas à finir en... Je ne tiens pas à finir ruiné, ou plein de dettes surtout. Alors normalement il y a encore une autre, c'est s'ils veulent bien se taire, les autres à blablater comme ça. Normalement il y a une scène, voilà, je le sais.
Maybe I should pay a quick visit.
A visit to where?
Donc vous l'avez peut-être compris, les scénettes secondaires comme ça sont souvent pour, pour prévenir d'événements qui sont disponibles en fait. Donc ici, vous n'êtes pas obligé de voir les scénettes secondaires pour lancer les événements, mais c'est mieux pour mettre justement les scénettes, les scénettes dans le compteur. Et donc on vient ici et on va rencontrer quelqu'un.
Who's this?
My mother. She's not doing too well. I don't have a father or any siblings, so I have Violet look after her when I'm not around.
Well, hello.
Hi.
It's nice to see you, Balin. Slipped out of your house to come play, did you? What a shame that Alfred isn't here to play with you now. Where did that boy go off to?
What is she talking about?
Leticia, Alfred's away at boarding school, remember?
Oh, yes, that's right. That poor boy must be crying his eyes out. He's so shy, and he always gets so lonely.
Don't worry. He sent a letter saying he's fine.
Oh, yes, and that he'll come home for his next break. I promised we'd take a trip on the big boat when he does.
I know. Alfred said he can't wait to go.
You know what he said in his letter? He said he hoped that I wasn't crying. Isn't that funny? He's such a kind, thoughtful boy.
Alfred, je suppose que c'est censé être Alvin. Faut que, j'en sais rien.
Being away from our hometown has been tough on her. And my dad dying didn't help. All she talked about was how she wanted to go back home to the house we all lived in. Maybe she's happier now that she's forgotten all about that life.
Oh.
You've been doing all this for your mother?
Yep. All these dirty jobs, it was all for Mommy. Touching tale, isn't it?
Alvin, you don't have to be like this.
Spare me your sympathy. It's all rotten in the end. It's enough to drive me crazy myself.
Bon. C'est pas fini. Ah, Aya.
Excuse me.
Got something to say?
Listen. You know that I was an orphan too, right? If I hadn't gotten involved in that line of work, I never would have survived my childhood.
In other words, don't say anything to Jurgen.
Also, I don't want to look after Leticia anymore. And I want you to tell Exodus to leave me alone.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Only Exodus can make the medicine my mother needs. And you're the only doctor shady enough to prescribe it.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go straight.
Sorry. But I think it's a fair price for keeping my mouth shut.
How could you? All I want is to live happily with Jurgen.
And you can. As long as he doesn't find out about your past. All done.
But she's crying.
Yeah, she's a big old crybaby.
We're just gonna leave her like that?
If you're so worried, go console her. Comfort the poor, tragic princess.
C'est peut-être cruel, mais en même temps, je peux comprendre qu'Alvin soit prêt à tout pour sa mère aussi, malgré tout. Et puis, Ayla a fait des conneries, quoi. Donc, je sais pas, c'est à discuter, quoi. Alors, ici, voilà, il y a encore un joli mystérieux récupéré ici, voilà, ça c'est fait. Ensuite, normalement, il y a encore des scénettes qui devraient il y a encore une scénette secondaire qui devrait se déclencher, normalement, pour lancer un autre événement. Voilà, celle-ci.
Remember that beautiful woman I saw you speaking to in Shandu?
Carla? What about her?
How odd that you never bothered to introduce me.
Do you want to meet her?
What's this? There's someone you want me to meet? Oh my. Well, I suppose it would be rude to refuse.
Dragueur! Normalement, il y en a encore une deuxième. Voilà, celle-là, parfait.
Are you okay?
Ah, j'aime bien quand les scénettes se lancent tout de suite.
Rest.
No, I'm fine.
You shouldn't push yourself.
Donc, vous l'avez compris, on a deux petits événements à lancer. Et normalement... Normalement, je devrais lancer un... Voilà.
No sign of Jurgen.
I hope Elise is okay.
Something has been troubling me about these booster devices. Do you remember the experiment Noctigal was conducting at Fort Gondala? Might that have been a test of the booster's capabilities?
You're suggesting Rashagal already has booster technology as well.
That would be a logical conclusion.
That's not good. Even kids like Elise are strong if they have boosters.
If both countries were to wage war with booster-equipped soldiers, It would be a catastrophe unlike any the world has ever seen.
Would they really risk having such a destructive war?
Noctigal might. He seems convinced that he could actually win.
Especially since he has the Lance of Kresnik.
Oh, here you are. Isla told me you were back in town. I'm so relieved to find you safe.
Thanks.
Are the wyverns you promised us ready to ride yet?
Yes, but there's a hitch. Now that we're on the brink of war, we can't fly the wyverns without royal permission. For that, I'll need to head to the capital, Canbelar.
Hey, maybe we should warn the King of Azul how ugly things will get if war breaks out.
The king does seem pretty popular. Do you think maybe he'd fight alongside us?
Whoa, hold on. This is a war we're talking about here, not a tavern brawl.
Il a pas tort.
Face-to-face chat with the king myself, but for a different reason. I want to ask him for the truth behind the laboratory. It's crucial that we meet the King of Azul. We'll head for Canbelar right away.
Okay. I'll get my things together.
What does Milla mean by the truth behind the laboratory?
Apparently, Elise wasn't the only kid they kept at that place. Lots of other children were brought there too.
Did Zhao tell you that?
If the king truly wishes to protect his people, he'll give me the answer I seek. If he gives me the wrong answer, I'll remind him of his duty. I'll make him swear to never resort to such methods again, by any means necessary.
Good idea. Let's go pick the king's brain. Oh, I just remembered. All our luggage is back at the inn.
Let us go fetch it.
Ah, on a des bagages? J'étais même pas au courant. Elise, tu deviens un vrai pantin.
I'll chat with you in a bit.
Alvin. You did well back there. I knew I could trust you to protect Elise for us.
Ouais.
Well, I was prepared to honor my promise. Keep the faith, oh hallowed spirit.
Quelle andouille.
Never a dull moment with that guy.
Soon enough, I'll have to prepare myself too.
Huh?
I am strong enough to destroy the Lance of Kresnik as I am now, without the Four's power.
Wait, you sure it's a good idea to destroy it with the 4 great spirits still trapped inside?
They would likely not survive. They would lose their forms and disintegrate.
But I thought the 4 great spirits couldn't die.
Eventually, new great spirits will appear to take their place. But they will be a different 4, with different wills.
So that means the 4 great spirits that you know, the ones that were always with you, they would just disappear?
A spirit's personality and memories are unimportant. What matters is a spirit's existence itself. Still, I doubt the 4 will forgive me for this.
You really care about all spirits, don't you? Not just the great 4, but the lesser spirits too.
Not just spirits, humans as well. To me, all lives, human and spirit, are equal and precious.
Ouais.
Let's head for Canbelar.
Ouais, mais avant, j'ai des trucs à faire. Déjà, il y a des scénettes qui doivent se déclencher encore, voilà. Nostalgie de Ngakira.
Do you ever think about Niakara?
Ivor will protect it in my absence. There's no need to worry about the village's safety.
Oh, I wasn't asking about that. What I meant is, do you ever get homesick?
Oh. Sometimes I do miss the purity of Niakara air.
Well, if you ever want to go back, just say the word.
Ok, normalement, voilà, il y a ça aussi.
It seems that Exodus has slipped through our fingers.
There's nothing we can do about that now. They must be as desperate as we are, given their behavior.
And what do you intend to do about Alvin?
If we send him away, he'll only follow us. And we can't neutralize him by force without risking our own lives. Therefore, the safest solution is to keep him where we can see him. Besides, for good or for ill, that man has the power to change the circumstances of any situation. That is not a power to be dismissed lightly.
Nor is the wisdom of the Lord of Spirits.
Ok, donc j'ai plusieurs événements à faire avant de partir pour Kambala, donc on va les faire. Premièrement, on vient prendre l'ascenseur qui est ici et on devrait rencontrer quelqu'un. Voilà.
You're all travelers, right? Have you seen much of the world?
Yeah, I'd say we've seen a good bit.
Then let me ask you a question. What do you think of extreme spirit climbs that exist throughout this world?
Well, nothing really. Extreme spirit climbs are pretty common, right?
That may be true.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
My apologies. I'm a geographer. I've been studying spirit climbs on my travels. During my recent studies, I arrived at a new hypothesis. Fenmont's night climb, Lakudam's sunset climb, Kajara's water climb, and Burmia's wind climb. There may be a common reason for why these climbs all evolved in such radical ways. Perhaps what was once a single uniform spirit climb has become warped by some unknown power.
So what we consider to be normal may actually be an extreme deviation by historical standards. What an interesting idea.
Thank you. Most people say I'm crazy, but it's still just a rough idea at this point. I mean, I can't even postulate the existence of a power so huge it would have that kind of effect on the world.
But it's questions like that that lead to scientific progress, right? Please tell us if you find out anything.
You got it.
Oui, Milla, tu te sens concernée par la question? Ok, deuxième chose à faire, on va aller à l'hôtel parce qu'en effet on a deux, si je me trompe pas, on a deux événements à y faire. Donc on va y aller. Premièrement, il faut dormir à l'auberge. Ah ben voilà.
You don't look so good. Maybe we should take a few days off.
No, we can't afford to do that.
Ah, ooh, ow, such agony. I think I just threw out my back again.
Oh no! My, acute hiccup disorder. It's totally flaring up.
That sounds pretty serious. You two need to get some rest.
Please.
Yes, please. Ow, ow, ow.
Very well. I'd hoped to get an early start tomorrow, but I guess we can push our departure.
Bande de comédiens. À part Milla, bien sûr. Milla, je rappelle que Milla, elle souffre avec son Spyrix. Hein. Enfin, son Aspérix, pardon. Et quand elle l'enlève, elle peut plus marcher. Hein.
Does your Asperixis still hurt?
No, not as much as before.
Before? Before it was so bad that you passed out from the pain.
Without the Asperixis, I wouldn't be able to stand, let alone walk and fight. To me, there is no greater pain than having something to do and being unable to do it. Thanks to this, I can do what I have to. The pain is a small price to pay.
How's Milla doing?
She's pushing herself too hard.
Mila's so composed that it's easy to forget sometimes. But the fact is, she's making a difficult journey after suffering a terribly debilitating injury.
And taking it easy doesn't seem to be in her vocabulary.
Ah, ça c'est sûr.
If only there was some way to alleviate her pain. Even just a little.
If only we had a heart herb.
Oh, of course. Heart herbs are renowned for their ability to relieve pain.
Yeah, I learned about them in my pharmacology class. When used in aromatherapy, they're supposed to ease the tension in both body and mind.
They're also rare. bordering on extinction. I wanted to get a heart herb for a special lady once, but I couldn't find one anywhere.
I'm sure it won't be easy to find, but I want to try, for Milla's sake.
Ok. Donc là déjà on sait qu'on va devoir trouver une herbe de cœur. Alors l'herbe de cœur c'est pas pour tout de suite, de mémoire. Ensuite il y a elle, voilà.
Sorry I wasn't able to speak with you earlier. I'm Carla Outway. It's lovely to meet you.
I'm Milla.
Rowan, a pleasure to meet you.
Carla's a historian and a teacher.
That's very admirable of you.
Not at all. And how about you? You won the tournament, right? That makes Elise one of the youngest winners ever.
Really?
Remember what I told you about Master Hemming? He won his first tournament when he was 14. And until Elise,
Et Elise en a 12.
his record was never officially broken.
And what about unofficially?
An astute question. Unofficially, the youngest person to win the tournament did so at 12, the same age as Elise. He was a young boy who fought his way to the final match alone without even using a Lilium orb.
Are you sure he wasn't a spirit?
No, of course he wasn't. His name was Erston Outway.
Erston Outway? Is he related to you?
My brother. This happened 20 years ago.
But why wasn't his victory officially recognized?
Our father was the chief of the Outway tribe. But we were a small tribe, and the other tribes used their influence to change things the way they see
Ah,
fit.
tiens donc.
That's just how it was back then.
So you're saying his win was taken away?
Yes, it was his opponent's doing. He belonged to a tribe that was
Tiens donc.
close to the king.
20 years ago. That would place it before the dawn of Azure. Before the current king took the throne, the chiefs of several large tribes ruled alongside his predecessor.
Many people were killed back then, but our current king put a stop to that.
I see.
Anyway, I have an important errand to run. See you all again soon.
Ok. Bien.
Imagine having a hard-fought victory erased like that. I wonder how Carla's brother felt.
I used to be quite a martial artist myself. I defended my position as the Army's second strongest fighter throughout my military career. If it were me who was robbed like that, I'd have hunted down my opponent and thrashed him again when
Rowan, you play pretty dirty.
So what would you do in that situation?
Lui.
I can't even imagine.
Bon, toi t'aurais rien fait, toi tu l'aurais accepté. Pff, c'est tellement gentil. Ok, bon. Quoique, on sait jamais, mais bon. Ensuite, encore des événements à faire avant de continuer. On va retourner à Charlton puisque j'ai la deuxième partie le deuxième objet que les filles voulaient pour les fans de Rose.
I brought more proof! How you like them peaches? You're good. With this, you've proven yourself as an intermediate pinkist. But that cute pink thing can only be shown to pro pinkists. It's the law. There's a law for that? There super is!
You can't let them beat you.
Calm down, Jude.
How can I become a pro pinkist? You have to bring us something every pinkist dreams of. A pink emerald. If you can do that, we'll accept you as one of us.
We'll super accept you!
Okay, let's do this!
Ok, alors l'émeraude, on l'aura pas avant un bon moment. Mais voilà, alors ensuite, autre chose. On va à Nyakera. Et normalement, on devrait retrouver Ivar. Ici quelque part, non? Là, voilà.
If you'll excuse me, I think nature's calling.
Ouais, t'as toujours un truc à faire quand on parle d'Ivar, bizarrement.
Thanks for the heads up. No need to keep us posted.
Oui, un chien, il va sans le dire, techniquement.
Your timing is impeccable.
Oh, wow. It really is Lord Maxwell.
I knew it the second I laid eyes on her.
Who are these people?
They came here looking for you. They claim to be acquaintances of yours.
Don't you remember us? We all played together when we were children.
Oh, of course I remember.
Are they the ones that gave you the glass bead?
That's right. We heard rumors of a village that worshipped Maxwell, and we came to see ourselves.
We really wanted to see you again.
Now that I think about it, I do recognize your faces. It was so good of you to come.
I'm pleased as well. Lady Milla doesn't get nearly as many worshippers as she deserves.
You guys should catch up. We can entertain ourselves for a while.
But
That would be great.
Maybe we could chat about the old days, for old time's sake.
Go for it.
very well then. Come, let us talk at my shrine.
I guess we'll just hang out at Ivor's house then.
Good idea.
Hey, you can't just invite yourself over like that. Although, naturally, my house is always ready to receive visitors. Here, I'll prove it to you.
I never thought I would get to see you two again.
I know. We didn't realize that you were actually the real Maxwell.
Who would have thought that the little girl we played with that day would become our sworn enemy?
Exodus? So you two were...
Yes, the Children of Exodus members.
The only survivors from the Exodus primary base that you so viciously destroyed that day.
If our parents hadn't sent us out on an errand, we'd have been killed too.
Is that right? Yes. I suppose it was while I had the 4 hunting down survivors that I met the two of you.
To think that we were playing with the monster that murdered our families.
Maxwell, you're going to pay dearly for what you did to our brethren that day.
Allow me, Lord Maxwell.
Alvin.
What? Why are you helping her?
What kind of bodyguard fails to protect his client?
Kill them all! Set your Spyrexes to full power!
The name's Alvin, and don't you forget it. Just keeps getting better.
Thank you.
Hey, I've got to do something to earn my keep.
How did I fail to realize until now? The members of Exodus are humans too.
Of course they are. What, did you think they were monsters or something?
No. Deep down I knew. But I cannot spare any who would use a Spyrex, no matter what or who they may be.
Come on, let's get out of here. Everyone's waiting for you in Niakara.
Wow, you really do keep this place tidy. What would you charge to clean my room?
It's all part of a handmaid's duties. And now I'll show you how a handmaid makes tea. It'll be just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks, but you really don't need to. Oh, hi Milla. Back so soon?
Yes, we said all we had to say.
Don't tell me they confessed their true feelings for you.
In fact, they did.
Really?
Wait, hold on.
Don't worry. My path has not changed.
Yeah, I trust you.
All right. Back to it then.
All right, twerps. Soon you'll be feasting your lips on the greatest tea you've ever tasted. And you'd better appreciate it, because... Huh? Where'd they go? Ah, all that premium tea wasted! This is going on your list of crimes, phony!
Bon, ici on en a terminé avec les événements pour l'instant, donc on va retourner gentiment à Xillia. On va avancer un petit peu. Bon, les événements m'ont pris du temps, mais bon, en même temps, comme j'ai dit, je veux tout vous montrer pour vraiment bien vous montrer tout le jeu. Et tout ce qu'on peut rater, tout ce qu'on peut ne pas voir, ce serait un peu dommage. Donc voilà, donc maintenant il est temps de repartir et de se diriger doucement vers Kambalar. Ok. Ah, je t'ai vu. 50 galles, bah écoutez, c'est le début de la fortune, hein, comme on dit. Ok. Voilà. Tout gentiment, on va arriver dans une nouvelle zone où il fait froid apparemment. Alors encore une fois, il y a quelques scénettes qui devraient se déclencher. Déjà, il y a celle-ci.
Jude told me that normally the 4 great spirits follow you everywhere. Is that for real?
Yes, but...
No way! So how does it feel to command them?
I'm not sure how to answer that. They've always been with me, so it just feels... normal.
They're always with you, huh? So I guess it's like Elise and Tipo.
Interesting. So Elise may feel the same way about Tipo as I feel about the 4. When you put it that way, the way I've treated her seems quite insensitive.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. I can't afford to get swept up in sentiment at a time like this.
Ok. Bon, là-dessus, je vais fouiller un peu la zone pour les objets. On va voir si les scénettes apparaissent au fur et à mesure. On va essayer. Hein. De toute façon, après cette vidéo, je ferai un peu de farm pour tuer un peu tous les ennemis et ainsi gagner un peu d'expérience et pouvoir continuer à développer mes orbes de lys. Rentre là-dedans. Ok, un coffre, parfait.
So dark and cramped. It's just like our room in Hamel.
Ah bon, ok. Si tu trouves que ça ressemble à ta chambre à Hamil, c'est triste. Ok. Oui, on m'a demandé pourquoi est-ce que j'utilise pas les potions de charme pour éviter les monstres. De 1 parce que j'y pense pas et de 2 parce qu'ils sont quand même assez faciles à esquiver les monstres, donc je vois pas pourquoi j'ai aspiré des potions pour ça. Mais oui, clairement c'est parce que j'y pense pas à la base. Hein. C'est ça là quand même la différence entre les Tale of et les Final Fantasy, du moins les anciens. C'est que c'est pas vraiment des combats aléatoires puisque les monstres sont sur la map. Donc c'est quand même assez facile à esquiver. Ambidex, évidemment.
Oh, Elise, you never call me Ellie anymore.
Voilà, merci. Techniquement, il y en a encore 2 qui doivent apparaître.
When I was a kid, I was left-handed, so I worked at strengthening my right arm instead.
That shows good combat sense. I imagine you needed special training to learn how to wield a sword with your offhand.
That must have been tough.
No, it had nothing to do with combat, just part of my daily life. You know me, always a girl on each arm. And it would be rude to handle each of them differently.
What? And here I was starting to respect you. I'm leaving.
Are 2 arms even enough for you?
With a woman of your stature, maybe not.
Good. I'd hate for you to think that you can handle me with just one.
Ça va les chevilles, Milla? Parce que là... ah là là. Hop. Je vais quand même vous montrer un maximum de choses dans ces zones. Hein. Donc je sais qu'il y a encore 2 scénettes qui devraient se déclencher. On va voir si elles se déclenchent au fur et à mesure. Mais bon. Alors. Ensuite, donc on a une autre zone ici avec 2 sorties. une sortie qui normalement mène vers Kambalar. Enfin, je crois qu'il y a encore une zone entre Kambalar et l'endroit. Ah, j'ai obtenu l'air de cœur, ben voilà. Donc l'air de cœur, c'est ici, pour la fameuse scénette avec Milla, enfin l'événement avec Milla pour ses douleurs. Mais il faut attendre avant d'y retourner parce qu'il y a une autre scénette qui devrait déclencher ça en fait. Donc je vais continuer à récupérer des objets pour l'instant. Je vais visiter avec vous toute cette zone enneigée et on s'arrêtera avant d'aller à Kambalar. Hop. Rien ici évidemment. Alors évidemment oui, il y a des zones comme ça où il n'y a rien. C'est possible, ça arrive.
It's really cold out here.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Et voilà. En même temps, c'est vrai que Milla n'est pas très couverte. Hein. Hop. Je continue. Là, il y a un trou. Et il y a un truc ici. Hop. Gall, ça se prend clairement. On va continuer à tourner ici. Allez. Ok. Ah, suzerain des butins. Ça veut dire que j'ai eu beaucoup de butins. Ça, c'est cool. Hop. Ah, il y a le... Voilà. Le trésor des frères qui est ici. On a un coffre là. Plume noire de jet. Il va aussi falloir que j'en refarme ça. Il y a un trou juste là. Ah, nouvelles expériences.
We're all gonna catch colds at this rate.
Oh, a chance to get sick.
Do you enjoy having colds?
This will be my first time. When I had the 4, they wouldn't even let the rain and snow get me wet.
But what if you get a fever?
Ah, I did experience that when I hurt my legs. I felt like my body was burning up.
See? That's why you should try to stay.
Ça, c'était mon chat, excusez-moi.
Experience the sensation of having continuous nasal discharge.
I doubt that anyone else wants to see.
Voilà, donc techniquement il reste encore une scénette à débloquer. Alors ici, il y a une grotte. Hop, 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 hop.
Attack!
Ne vous inquiétez pas, je sais où je vais. De toute façon, là je me dirige vers un cul-de-sac tout simplement. Donc ici malheureusement la porte, le passage est bloqué, mais il y a moyen de passer, ne vous inquiétez pas. J'ai juste récupéré tout ce qu'il y a. Attaque si tu veux, mais il faut moi la paix. Hop. Normalement, il y a encore un coffre là-bas au fond, je pense. Ouais, c'est ça. Je me permets de faire une vidéo plus longue parce qu'encore une fois, je ne pense pas qu'il y aura de scène avec Milla. Sauf si jamais il y en a, vous les verrez, hein, mais ici. Ouais. Ça nous permet de rejoindre l'autre partie. Hop. Et on va ainsi pouvoir rejoindre justement la partie qui est de l'autre côté. Donc ça c'est des monstres normaux, hein, c'est pas des monstres du diable ou quoi que ce soit, ou des monstres rares, c'est juste des monstres normaux, ils ont juste l'air gigantesques, mais voilà. Et donc ici on est justement dans un petit trou, mais on est toujours dans les fameuses hautes terres. Et normalement je crois que c'est ici que se trouve le deuxième trésor d'effraie de la zone. Et un joyau mystérieux en plus. Ou pas, oui, peut-être pas ici. Ah si, il est ici. Normalement il est ici. Attendez, où est-ce qu'il peut bien être? Il est là. Voilà, il s'en est bien. Ok. Hop. Voilà, donc maintenant on va retourner de l'autre côté. J'ai cru voir un truc, mais non. C'est sûrement... Par contre, quand j'ai passé à côté du coffre, qui est là, moi. Il est sûrement dans mon angle mort. Voilà. Alors, le passage, il est par là. Voilà. Eh oh! Donc techniquement il reste une scénette à débloquer, mais bon, si elle se débloque pas, tant pis, hein, ça c'est pas trop grave. C'est pas non plus extrêmement important, mais bon, ce serait dommage. Attends, si je la chope pendant que je fais du farm, je l'enregistrerai, vous la verrez. Ok, donc il nous reste une dernière zone à visiter avant d'arriver à Kambala, et on s'arrêtera là. Comme ça, moi je ferai un peu de farm, je me ferai tous les ennemis de la zone. Pour faire un peu de farm. Alors, on va continuer à piller la zone de ces trésors. Et puis on s'arrêtera. Hop. Toujours bien fouiller chaque zone, surtout si comme moi vous voulez farmer les plumes noires de G hein, pour le fameux événement. Je rappelle qu'il en faut 459 pour l'événement. Il me semble que je suis à 200, moi pour l'instant, ou à 300, je sais plus. Je suis à combien techniquement? Attendez, ça on peut le voir avec le titre en fait. Ah bah non, je suis à 300, donc en fait il m'en manque plus beaucoup en fait pour avoir l'événement. Ce serait bien que j'essaie de le choper assez rapidement. Bah, je pense que je vais farmer les plumes noires de G en même temps que je farme les monstres. Comme ça au moins, vous le verrez peut-être après, dans la prochaine vidéo. Et voilà, en tout cas, ce sera tout techniquement pour cette vidéo, puisque là, vous voyez, en effet, on commence à voir la porte de Kambala. Donc j'espère que cet épisode vous aura plu. Il aura été assez relax, parce que j'ai fait beaucoup d'événements, donc vite. Je sais bien que je peux les laisser là, mais bon. Donc j'espère que ça vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à mettre un petit pouce bleu et un commentaire si vous avez aimé, me dire ce que vous en avez pensé. Abonnez-vous à la chaîne, partagez-la, faites-la connaître. Et moi je vous dis... Ciao tout le monde!